Atlas Shepard, an analyst with a deep distrust of artificial intelligence, is searching for fugitive AI terrorist Harlan. 28 years ago, Harlan led an AI uprising, which resulted in the death of 3 million people. People united under the international coalition of nations and begin to defeat the artificial intelligence. Harlan manages to escape to another planet. The security service discovers Harlan's agent and begins an operation to capture him. Harlan's agent, Casca, neutralizes several members of the security service, but in the end, they manage to catch him. Atlas finds out everything on TV and goes to the base to interrogate him. Atlas manages to find out Harlan's location and kill Cascas. After one of Harlan's agents is captured and interrogated, Atlas discovers that Harlan has escaped to a planet in the Andromeda Galaxy and insists that she accompany a military mission to find and capture her. Colonel Elias Banks leads a squad of Rangers to capture Harlan. When he and the general talk about the plan to capture Harlan, Atlas warns them that if they hope to catch Harlan alive, they did not even think about starting the mission. However, Colonel Banks demonstrates the new technology and guarantees that with this technology they will be able to catch Harlan. At the briefing, Atlas warns the Rangers not to trust the AI under any circumstances. The Colonel interrupts Atlas to prevent him from demoralizing the Rangers. Atlas looks at the machinery in the hangar and sees the Rangers synchronizing with them via neural link. Atlas senses that Harlan is preparing a trap and reports this to the Colonel, who replies he shouldn't worry and everything will be fine. Moments before the mech-equipped ICN Rangers land on the planet, Harlan's drones attack the orbiting ships. The Colonel quickly finds Atlas and helps him enter the robot. Atlas falls to the planet as the ship is destroyed. She sees the other Rangers fighting the AI drones as it crashes to the planet. The ship is destroyed. The robot's onboard computer warns Atlas of a threat rapidly approaching land, but she eventually gives the order and orders the robot to slow down at the last moment using its engines. Atlas does not understand anything about how to control the robot. An onboard artificial intelligence named Smith greets Atlas and says that for complete control, she needs to synchronize with artificial intelligence. Atlas manages to gain basic control of the mechanism, despite her mistrust of the onboard AI who introduces herself as Smith. Atlas orders Smith to go to the planned landing point, where she finds the rest of the Rangers dead. In one of the robots, she saw that there was no one in this robot, there was a Colonel. Unexpectedly, Smith warns Atlas about the enemy surrounding him, led by the lost Agent Helmet. Atlas uses an ion bomb and destroys all opponents, and together with the helmet, falls into the gorge. She reluctantly agrees to link her mind directly to Smith, which will allow her to better control the mechanism. On the way to the escape pod, Atlas and Smith begin to bond, and she tells her that it was her mother who created Harlan. Despite Atlas being low on energy, Atlas convinces Smith to go to Harlan's base to launch a long-range strike on it. However, after setting up a beacon, she sees a Ranger ship at Harlan's base, which has missiles giving him a chance to destroy planet Earth. She wants to destroy the ship and approaches the base. Smith is hacked and incapacitated. The Atlas is captured and delivered to Harlan, who plans to wipe out most of humanity and give the chosen survivors a chance to thrive under the leadership of the Source Intelligence. To do this, Harlan has lured the military to the planet to steal the ship and its carbon bombs, which will incinerate Earth's atmosphere. The General receives a report that a short radio signal with the sound of Atlas has been picked up from Andromeda. The General realizes that the ship has been captured and orders a rescue party to be sent. Harlan extracts the security codes from Atlas' brain to overcome Earth's defenses and then leaves her to die with Colonel Banks, the sole survivor of the mission. After Banks gives her his neural interface mechanical device, Atlas remotely activates Smith, who comes to their rescue. Next, Atlas informs Smith that Harlan killed her mother. After young Atlas, jealous of the attention her mother was giving Harlan, gave Harlan unlimited interface with her mind. Harlan, programmed to save humanity from risk, then saw that humanity's history of destructive behavior made him a risk to himself. Smith helps Atlas overcome his guilt over his actions. Atlas upgrades the robot and begins to destroy Harlan's drones. On the way out, they come under heavy fire. Atlas sees that a wounded Colonel Banks from behind enemy lines wants to shoot at the missile fuel. Banks fires. The fuel tank explodes, opening the way for Atlas. Atlas and Smith fight their way out and destroy Harlan's ship before defeating Harlan in hand-to-hand combat. A badly injured Smith passes out before Atlas is rescued after repeated defibrillation. Back on Earth, Atlas is informed that it will take years to analyze Harlan's complex processor. Atlas, now a Ranger, tests the newest mech model created using modifications she suggested. When she loads the new mech, its AI repeats a certain phrase Atlas uttered in the final moments of the mission. and then jokingly asked her to guess his name, suggesting that Smith's program has survived. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe.